New reports in the last month or so by the World Meteorological Organizations. Global temperatures are likely to surge to record levels in the next 5 years, fueled by heat-trapping greenhouse gases combined with naturally occurring weather patterns. But a rapid surge in global ocean temperatures in recent months also raising the specter of a climate pattern shift that could accelerate planetary warming, even supercharge the trends that are already fueling extreme storms, deadly heat waves, ecological crises on both land and sea, as we continue to get reports of. We're joined in the studio now by a guest we've had here before, Rachel Barr, the Vice President of Sustainability, UBQ, in the studio with us. So thanks for coming. Look, from the reports I see, and this is, I think, a lot of people reading into this stuff, that, it feels incremental in terms of human terms. A degree and a half or so Celsius over 150 years. Again, in terms of human terms, this feels incremental. But what, I understand what seems like small uptick in temperatures is actually having profound effects around us.
It is. I mean, for us, this feels like a long time, right? Pre-industrial times, 100+ years. But in reality, our oceanary systems are 3.8 billion years old. And so the changes that are happening are acute in terms of the planetary systems. And its impacts are going to have ripple effects.
I mean, what's thought to be right now the main driver behind just looking at the oceans, the ocean warming? Again, is there a lot of lines pointing to human activity at this point?
It's funny, some of this stuff is really unexpected, and so there are a lot of people scratching their heads in the climatology community. What's happening right now, what's being observed, is only a 1 in every 250,000 chances of it occurring. And so it's getting exceptionally hot for the history of our planet, but also we've made some changes in policies, some that relate to good things for humans, like ocean liners that are doing shipping having to reduce their sulfur in their oil, and then reducing pollution, but that has a cooling effect usually. And when you reduce the sulfur in the atmosphere, it actually has a warming effect on the ocean.
Some side effect issue. I mean, obviously, it's such a complex system. We're talking about the ocean, the planet. Hard to even put into any models. But warming seas, higher air temperatures. I mean, it seems to be what we're focused on a lot in terms of the changes around us. What's being felt most acutely here in Israel? I mean, can we define it that way? Where's Israel's main effect being felt?
I think we're seeing it in Israel with this unusual weather. So last week we had rain.
Yeah.
Never happens, right? That's not a thing here in June. Another thing we've been warned about since I think the last time I was here, actually, we were talking about this around heat waves. Every month, 2 days of the month, massive heat waves. Yeah. In the negative up to 50 degrees Celsius for the next few months. This is what they were predicting. And they told the government ministries to prepare. Never done that in history. So I think life on land is suffering, but also life in the seas are also going to suffer. If the oceans warm below 23 degrees C, very, very deep, that's when corals stop living here in the Med. And unlike in other parts of the world, the corals here, they don't bleach, they just die. And so we have to be incredibly aware of the impact of the coral system, because so much of aquatic life relies on that in this part of the world.
And I think the indicators we have for now is the trends are going the wrong direction. I mean, the corals are dying. The Eastern Mediterranean in particular, is there any good trends taking place around us? I mean, anything positive to cling to?
Yeah, I think there is some positivity. I'm often looking for that. At the climate negotiations, I had the honor of going on a boat with some of the NGOs here, and what we know is that actually the Mediterranean coral species are actually the most resilient to climate change. And so there's not just hope for this region, but also for other regions where we can transplant the coral from here and bring it to other parts of the world. So that's great.
Look, as you mentioned, the rate falling as it has in June, a lot of unusual things. We'll stay tuned for it. Rachel Barr, though, thanks for being with us on this, all of us. Impacting all of us equally here, so thanks for coming in on these issues. We'll stay tuned and see if we need our umbrella later this month as well.